You know, I've been gone a really long time. I'm sorry for that. I've been in Iraq studying their Pride Month celebrations. I even got this cup. I don't think here in the States, we'd like what they're doing over there, as much as we love getting stoned. Hey, fellas, it's Kurt here. Welcome back to the Slop Factory. We're back with another Pride Month video. My personal favorite topic to cover. I'm super passionate about this. Not for the reason people might believe. Now, before I get into the PB&J of this video, before I get into the salt and apples of this video, this is a couple things I want to air out, toss on the table for you, if you will. I do not harbor any resentment for anyone in the Alphabet Mafia. I'm a less than proud boy kisser myself, as you can tell from this patch. Fucking hell, that should be a sin. And I've been in a relationship with my wonderful boyfriend going on 9 months now. And most of my friends are gay too. Yes, I have friends. I know, very surprising. You wouldn't think someone like me with a fucking Palestinian flag and piles of military surplus would have friends. I don't have many, but the ones I have are also gay. All that to say, I'm not homophobic or anything else phobic. Trans people aren't really that scary. My ever going nightmares of the Middle East and spiders. Fucking eight-legged degenerates. The only things that, wake me up in a cold sweat at night. Now, with all the legalese and Saul Goodman speak out of the way, let's get into it. Why Pride Month is ridiculous, stupid, and unnecessary. pt.3.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
By the way, this Pride Cup here is filled with cyanide. So, a topic I've covered the last 3 years is that it seems that Pride Month is just a way for companies to capitalize on boy kissers across the world. I always talk about BMW Saudi and BMW here in the West. It's getting pretty repetitive. So I decided to do research for the first time in my channel's history. I know. I put effort into a video. That's insane. So, for the uninitiated, Pride Month is actually a commemoration for the Stonewall riots in 1969, which, hey, you know what? You can get behind that. Stonewall gays were built fucking different. And if we had stayed true to that, gave them a day or even a week, I'd be alright with it. My video would be a lot different. You can picture the thumbnail now and the title. Why Pride Month is epic! Gamer! Fortnite! Skivity! I need to fucking kill myself for that. Ah! So, unfortunately, we did not stick to the roots of the original, Stonewall gays, which were pretty based, if you ask me. And the rest of the Rainbow Crime family decided to just be proud of being gay altogether. Which last time I checked, it's not really an accomplishment. Something to be proud of. Graduating from like an Ivy League college or graduating top of your class from West Point. Maybe getting your dream job. Buying your first home, especially if you're in my generation or a millennial. I mean, that's an accomplishment in of itself. Not liking guys or girls, depending on who you are. Regardless, I'm getting off topic. For companies, Pride Month is just a cash out. A cash cow, if you will. A rainbow cow that secretes rainbow milk. You throw a rainbow on something and say that you support the LGBTQ community, and you can call it a day. That's such bullshit. I don't feel supported when Nike tosses a shitty design together and say, be proud of yourself. How about you just treat me like a normal person? Not some special demographic that you need to pander to. And if anything, you're treating us different than straight people. It's counterintuitive, really. I was at the store with my mom the other day, and I saw a sign that said Adidas was dedicated to ending homophobia and transphobia in sports. I have one question for the Adidas corporate. How the hell are you actually helping at all? By just saying that you're helping? You're just saying things that earn rainbow cosmic brownie points, so I'll buy your shit. Listen, Adidas, I will buy your drippy ass tracksuit that I saw in The Sopranos without you trying to butter me up. Also, with Target, which is fucking more like Targay nowadays, they have a whole shitty Pride collection, which is just more rainbow shit. Trans flag this and then whatever the hell this is. Fucking flash drive! Dear God, I feel so accepted knowing that Target sells rainbow flash drives. Oh boy, it's somewhere I can store the Astolfo stash. If you can't tell that Pride Month is just a cash cow for companies, then you're either diluted to high hell or you're an activist that's more worried about virtue signaling than actually caring about people. This is just blatant pandering to make more money, and hopefully the dollar bills in the Target CEO's vault are slathered in rainbow unicorn shit. Plus, you need to be more zesty than Drake to buy half this shit. So, Pride Month is exactly that. A month. A whole entire month. 30 days. 31, sometimes 28 the other times. 29 once every 7 years, I think. It shouldn't be brave to say that we don't need a whole month. A whole month dedicated to something as trivial as your preference and who you date. Like I said earlier, it comes off as extremely pandering and overall just a move to appease certain people. Now, there's a reason that sleepy, Skibbity Biden. There's a reason that Skibbity Biden is always raving about pride and affirming that pronouns and blah, 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 blah. It's because come November of 24, he wants back in the Oval Office. Now, you might be asking, Kurt, how do you know this? Well, if you take a look at this clip of him from 2006 when he could actually speak coherent sentences, he said something that goes along the lines of this.
The president used his radio address yesterday and tomorrow in the Rose Garden to talk about a constitutional amendment to ban gay marriage.
Think about this. The world's going to Hades in a handbasket. We are desperately concerned about the circumstance relating to avian flu. We don't have enough vaccines. We don't have enough police officers. And we're going to debate the next 3 weeks, I'm told, gay marriage, a flag amendment, and God only knows what else. I can't believe the American people can't see through this. We already have a law, the Defense of Marriage Act, where we've all voted, not where I voted and others said, look, marriage is between a man and a woman, and states must respect that. Nobody's violated that law. There's been no challenge to that law. Why do we need a constitutional amendment? Marriage is between a man and a woman. What's the game going on here? And
America is a nation that Fortnite big chungus. Now, you could just say that he changed his mind, had a change of heart, if you will. In my personal opinion, that seems too convenient of a switch. He's just trying to earn virtue points with the gay gang. Now, if you think about it for 5 seconds, it's not like a disease that you need a whole month to raise awareness for, like cancer or something like that. I mean, depending on your beliefs. Slash J. It seems that the architects of Pride Month itself never considered that there are other groups that have been mistreated far more than gay people that deserve the recognition and care that's being more or less wasted. Again, Stonewall was a huge success for gay people and a resounding step forward for society. I mean, for the first time in pretty much all of human history, two guys could make out and not get flubbed over the head like a seal in Canada. I'm talking to you, Justin Trudeau, you fucking piece of shit. Let's take a look at another monumental day in June. June 6th of 1944. Now, for those of you who skipped history class, fucking degenerates, this is better known as D-Day. It was the day that the Allied powers, namely Britain, America, Canada, which was a part of Britain at the time, members of the French army in exile, and even some of my beloved Polacks. Now, being a Polak myself, I have a very special hold in my heart for Poland. But sorry, I'm getting off topic. This was the day that the Allies established a holdout in Nazi-occupied Europe, and this is the day that the Reich felt the strong arm of liberty. This was the day that the Allied powers were successfully able to begin their conquest through France and into Germany to vanquish the unspeakable evils of the Third Reich. Which one is more important? The literal spreading of democracy and freedom throughout once, run by dictatorship Europe, or gay people getting the right to, well, be gay? Which one's more important? If D-Day barely gets any recognition outside of Europe, I mean, they're the ones that celebrate it, like VE Day. Well, not really D-Day. They don't really celebrate that. They more celebrate like Victory Day and stuff like that. Then why is Pride Month such an international, huge, universally celebrated event outside of the Middle East? Like, where England will place pride flags all down, this real big street. They have these flags draping down like they were just colonized for a change. Marches are held across the United States where children are exposed to naked men and dog masks and degenerate sexual fantasies. And all of these companies change their Twitter profiles to appease the LGBT overlords. Why aren't we celebrating the literal crusade against the Nazis and the liberation of Europe that was tortured and completely stripped of its peace and identity? Instead, we celebrate gay people. In my opinion, this is ridiculous. Like, even the Nazis, yes, they even mistreated the gays. So if you really want to think about, times that gay people were liberated, why don't we talk about that? I mean, really think about it. Really. I mean, instead of having a fucking virtue signal brain, why don't we think about the real big accomplishments in human history? Another thing, this is during June, also, I found out, is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Now, the countless numbers of men who kill themselves every year is truly depressing. I mean, in case you can't tell, I'm a man. And you know what? Hey, I'm gonna just be honest here for a second. I've even had thoughts of it myself. Thankfully, I've never gone through with it because, I'm not 18. I cannot own a firearm. Or I would have Kurt Cobain by now, but that's besides the point. It's really sad, though. It really is. I mean, not trying to meme for 15 minutes here. This is truly sad. Thankfully, no one I'm extremely close to throughout my life has done this. But I'm the exception here, not the rule. When it's more likely that you know a man in your life that is unfortunately no longer in your life due to their own actions, their own hands, that's an issue that needs to be addressed. Men's mental health awareness should be as big, if not bigger, than Pride Month. Instead, we just traipse around with rainbow flags and act like, Pride Month is a national holiday. It's really sad that we choose to celebrate these, trivial things like the people you're interested in, the people you choose to date. We choose these things to celebrate, make big, blow up events about. Fucking voice crack. Instead of the things that really matter. Now, I'm going to take a minute here to be serious. I really hope that hearing this part of the video, you'll talk to the men in your lives, to, the people in your lives that mean the most to you. Men, women, anybody. But specifically men, because it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Just take a minute to just say, like, hey, I care, man. I care about you. You know what? I will do this. I will spearhead the movement. Because it really just, it really is important to just make sure that the people you care about are still with you. And when it takes, 5 minutes or so just to talk to someone and say, hey, man, I care about you. And if you ever need something, I'm here. I was recording a YouTube video, and I wanted to call you and let you know, man, that you know what, you're a cool guy. In this Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, I just wanted to make sure that you're still alive and didn't Kurt Cobain yourself, because that wouldn't be very based, wouldn't be very cool. So yeah, Hayden Paragnavigi, I really hope you're having a good day. And next time you're about to pick up the Remington 870, just make sure you put it right back down. And remember that Stolfo is there for you. I did have to take off my glove for that, so now I'm just gonna have one glove on like OJ. I think that makes this better. Now I've been rambling on long enough about Pride Month being stupid. Um, I just like to make this video every year because this is honestly a thing I'm really passionate about, and I think more people need to step up, especially in the LGBTQ community. I think we really just need to start talking about how like this is ridiculous. We need to focus on other things, because like the whole end goal is for us to be treated just like normal people. Not to say like being gay isn't normal. I don't mean that whatsoever. I just mean like we need to be treated just like everybody else. And it's really counterintuitive when we make an entire month based around something as trivial as the people that we're interested in and being quote unquote proud of the people that we are. Like, why be proud of your sexuality when you could be proud of doing good things for other people? Or being proud of your ancestry, the people who defended Europe back in 1944. The people who stood up for the country that was invaded, like the Poles in Warsaw. These are things that we should take pride in. Not who I want to play battleship with, so to speak. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I honestly did enjoy making it. If you guys did, I would really appreciate it if you'd leave a like, comment what you'd like to see on my next video, and subscribe to see more. I am really sorry that I've been gone for a while. I have not had any motivation to make content, but you know what? My mom has been really wanting me to, get back on the YouTube train recently. She's put a lot of money into me being able to make better content, have higher production value, and I really appreciate that. So, Mom, if you're watching this, can I please have $500 for Fortnite? For real. I really appreciate everybody watching this video. I really appreciate the people that are in my life trying to help with my content. And most of all, I appreciate you, the viewer. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna have a whole 7 views on this video most likely, but you know what? That's 7 people that I hope really took away my message and really thought on it and such. Um, and if even just one of you watched all the way to the end to hear my ramblings, then I really hope that you took everything to heart and you really thought about everything that I said, and that you can really take something away from it. You can really take away a meaning to this video. Oh, like I said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'm gonna be heading over to Krakow, Poland for no specific reason. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, we'll be sooner than later. Nostrovia.
السلام عليكم، راني عاود جيت.
كاميران اشعلته صوت الرعد صداه من كيانه زاد حسنه لما شمله ردت معه انا بطل انا شامبيون فعلا ليس برواية قد رميت اليأس في النهاية نحو المدى نهاية.
So long, gay boys.
Wait a second.